This trial's not over yet. Can you, I mean, I apologize, and don't hesitate, Apollo. I'm sorry, Apollo. I'm really sorry. What's gotten into you two? Is it gonna end this trial or not? That's what the judge is thinking, but now that we know Maya's at stake, we can't. Accuse that slam bag and put Maya in his face, life in jeopardy, and we don't want that in our conscience. It seems you finally caught on. Well, too late though, far too important to be accused of murder. After all, our nation's future rests squarely on my shoulders. Either I give up or... Shutting this thing. Can't think this guy win. Because I'm my patron, my victory is assured. And one day I'll become president, and then king, the motive. Every policy at my command now. Retract your accusation. Can't kowtow to him, but the defense would like to the pre-retract to be like, objection! Who said that? Is that Blackwell? No, Durkee! I almost thought it was like, no, you would say silence. Objection! Apollo. Durkee? I don't know what's going on here, but a lawyer should never look the way you do right now. Never have second thoughts. The defeat and resignation written all over their face. He's right. The symbol of the defiant dragon never yields. Remember that phrase. Durkee is right. Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go until its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey until the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get the truth. He's right, Durkee. A dragon never yields. He's right. It's all over if I give up now. If Mr. Wright's hands are tied, it's up to me to do what must be done. He saved my neck so many times, now it's your turn to save his. Now, it's my turn to save his, exactly. Apollo, justice, do your thing. Durkee, thanks for that wake-up call. Heh, now that's the face of a lawyer you've got there, son. Well, there's a will, there's a way. And I'm going to find the way to save Miss Faye and see the justice served. Inner mind, activate! Holding Miss Faye hostage to ensure he gets the orb for his patron. And it seems that patron believes in the orb's legend. This thing is, the founder did appear when the orb was defied, just as the legend said. However, the legend is true, then we already solved the riddle, right? No, not yet. We haven't solved the riddle yet. Legend says the founder was so great spirit of power when she returned. But if that's true, it means we haven't solved the whole riddle yet. Descending upon all her glory, the founder bestows the greatest power. How can that be? Are we missing something? Wait, maybe. Maybe the part about the founder returning should be taken literally. But how would it be possible for a dead person to return to the world of the living? Channeling. Spirit channeling. Founder can return through spirit channeling. Oh, I know. There is a way for the dead to return. Spirit channeling. But we don't have any spirit mediums with us at the moment. Of course, you'd have to know what the founder looks like first. Her face and her form. But the orb is a real true face to us. So what if it's a sign that we should channel her? Maybe it is. Now for the last one, given the facts, in order to solve the riddle and receive the founder's power, I need a spirit medium. I don't have time to press channel, so we need a spirit medium. A medium is needed to obtain the power. A medium is needed to obtain the power. The ability of a medium to channel spirits is the final key to unlocking the orb's secret. The assassin weapons. Person's patron will need one too, of course. And once that simple, slimy politician realizes that, he won't be able to lay a finger on Miss Maya. I'm sure he realized that as well. Everything's going to be okay, Mr. Wright, because Mr. Paulus and Emerson can't afford to harm a hair on Miss Faye's head. Huh? Huh? He's confused. Mr. Emerson, it seems you've chosen the wrong person to take hostage. What do you mean, the wrong person? Your patron seeks to solve the orb's riddle, and thereby receives great spiritual power. However, only Maya Fey can truly give them what they really want. She can? Yeah. She's one of the few people who can do something. Maybe only Maya Fey. Maya, along with Pearl Fey, can channel spirits. Only Maya Fey. And think of what's Return to the Founders Orb really means. We should have considered it more literally. After all, the orb was made in the kingdom of Koran, the birthplace of spirit mediums. Ah, I think I see now. You need to know what the deceased looks like in order to channel them. That's right. But her face is obscured in the art. Koran is depicting the face of the founder is taboo, forbidden. Prohibited. However, her face is revealed here in the orb. It's hidden in the orb. So maybe the orb is telling us to try channeling the founder. Exactly, channeling. The spirit medium, the founder can quite literally return through channeling. And if the legend is true, the founder just might bestow spiritual power on someone when she does. It's like when Pearl imbued my Magatama with the spiritual power. Yeah, she did do that. But I think that was in the second or third game? The second game. If a human could imbue, I have to play that. Trials and Tribulations. Or is it Justice for All? Well, both of those two. That's a story for another time. If a human could imbue with such power in a similar manner, it is said the founder possesses immense spiritual power. Such a great feat would not necessarily be beyond her. Wait a sec. Then the legend is true? Yeah. Do you understand now, Mr. Aston Emerson? You are holding hostage in the final key, unlocking the orb's secret. And if anything would happen to her, the riddle would remain unsolved forever. Ah! He didn't think about that, did he? Ah! Loophole! Order! Hold it! There's always Pearl Fey. I could simply ask her for help. If she wants money, I have plenty to offer. She's not the kind of person to be tempted by material gain. And she certainly wouldn't help you if anything were to happen to her cousin. That's right. Pearl Fey. Maybe you'd like to ask the Queen of Koran to channel the founder for you? He could, but he'd probably get executed for requesting such a thing. Execute on the spot. It's over. Now confess you killed Dr. Buff, didn't you? Unless he reveals another witness. It wasn't supposed to end this way. Miss Aston Emerson, are you admitting to committing the crime? Oh no, he's not. Not yet. You're my lawyer, right? Do something! Nuh-uh, you do your own grave to I'm your lawyer, and as such, it's my job to defend you. However, defending my client isn't the only duty a lawyer has, but defending his friend as well. There's something else that's quite equally as important. His friends and family. That's finding the truth, that too. What? Finding out the truth is a lawyer's true objective. Mr. Robertson, you have sought to twist the truth in dirtiest of ways. Lowest of the low. I'm committing your hostage taking, but in the way I was being held hostage too. Even so, there is still hope for me to make things right. And I owe it all to you, Apollo, Justice. Mr. Wright, he's thanking him? I can't allow a murderer to walk away scot-free. It's not in his nature. Never, Mr. Emerson. I must resign as your attorney. No! That's right. Does this mean, yep, I'm under arrest? You might as well... No! Game over, Miss Aston Emerson. Or is it? The triple dots. Unless he has one more ace up his sleeve. Triple dots, more dotting. Where's the column? Well, I've nothing to oh, right. He can withhold his right to speak. To testify. What? Oh no, this is bad. I said I have nothing to confess. I don't and I won't. It's supposed to to a plebeian like you. Try, this guy just doesn't know when to give up. He's persistent on him that much. There's no truth to these allegations. I mean, look at the suitcase. You won't find a single print of mine on it. Uh-oh. That's right. Didn't think that it's for his fingerprints. All that means is you wiped them off, taking care of only leave Mr. Annabelle's. Ah, that's right. As many a great politician has said before me, no comment. In that case, try switching things up, Paul. Look at the situation from a different angle. Is there really nothing that points to the suitcase being dropped from above? Well, there's one thing. Evidence that points to the suitcase being dropped from the second floor. Think about it. I think I've got it. If the killer pushed the suitcase from the second floor hallway over the coffee bar, that would place him right around here. Ah, maybe, just maybe. Thought of something, Paul? Better make it count. I believe this piece of evidence could be connected to the dropping the suitcase. Army, don't fail me now. She fled to her room when she realized someone had moved her when she was unconscious on the second floor. Her statement. The night of the incident, Amy fainted in the hallway above the coffee. Seeing a doctor burning the treasure. When she came to, someone was pushing her wheelchair. Frightened, she quickly fled to her room. Oh, let's hope I'm right. Statement. I will take that! That appears to be a statement, but how is that related to this case? Oh, the night of the murder, Your Honor. Miss Ami Buff physically left her room. That's when she saw the doctor burning the orb and subsequently passed out. Right above the coffee bar. But with her there in her wheelchair, victim, the killer wouldn't have been able to drop the suitcase onto the doctor. Good point. However, according to Sarge, she woke up just as someone was trying to move her into her wheelchair. Ah! Flashback. She said someone was pushing my wheelchair. What? I was scared. I made a hasty retreat as fast as my wheels could take me. Flashback over. She must have been in the killer's way and had to be moved. Isn't that right, Mr. Aston Wimperson? Gotcha! And if the killer had pushed the wheelchair with his bare hands, he may yet find conclusive evidence we need. He didn't clear up all the evidence! He left a fingerprint. Exactly, fortunately for us, that evidence slipped right through the killer's fingers. Only he'd been able to hold on just a little tighter. But now he is neither able to discard nor alter it. Honestly, that piece of evidence wasn't even supposed to be here in this courtroom today. And yet, it looks like sometimes things do get better. But this wasn't supposed to happen. Well, it happened anyway. No? Well, too bad, because the evidence that sped away from you that night has come back to haunt you, right here in this very trial. Your Honor, the defense's final piece of evidence is this person. Take that! That's... On the night of the murder, Sarge passed out, only to come to and find that someone was pushing her wheelchair. That's when she fled back to her room, but it shut the battery power. We're good for now. In her room. She didn't physically see a single soul after that. Flashback, or did she? Not until Athena drew her out drew out through that therapy session, that is. That's right. Flashback over. While the killer was able to wipe the prints off the suitcase, he didn't wipe them off her wheelchair. Can't be said for the prints that got away on Sarge's wheelchair. My fellow Cronians. Well, Mr. Paul asked Jim Riverson, try to explain your way out of this one. The podium is all yours! Flash. Paul asked and Savior Corinne, I am not a crook. I Paul's career. It can like this, and this are great things. Something's wrong. This isn't real. The dream, no nightmare. Huh? Yeah, there's his vote. Really? I see. He's hallucinating. Winner, you won. Yep, you won. No way. He's listening. Banzai! 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 Mr. Atchison. Charge of restrictors that you're winning. If you win, however. No, please. Right. Don't go! He's hallucinating. No, please. Whoa! Grandpa! Is he okay? Hey, it cracked finally. And it collapses. Mr. Emerson, are you alright? It's time to confess. Bailiff, get him to the first aid station on this double. What does that mean for the trial? Very well then. Well, this was yet another unexpected turn of events, except to extend the trial. In light of everything that's been revealed today, it seems the relic is indeed the Founder's Orb. Unless somebody else has any further objections. And it seems Paul Overson can be considered a suspect in Dr. Bob's murder, for the time being. Paul, I want to thank you for everything. Mr. Wright, thanks to you I didn't have to keep bending the truth. I don't know what I would have done without you. Don't mention it. You're amazing today, Paul. Thanks, Athena. Well, I couldn't have done it without Dorke. Yeah, Flash. A dragon never yields.
A dragon never yields.
That's right. Never forget that. Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly under its prey to the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get the truth. A dragon never yields. Every lawyer should take that to heart. Yeah, they should. As it seems both sides know for their objections, unless somebody else has an objection in the audience, in the stand. When Dorky said, Mahi, please take the stand. Dorky takes the stand. This court awards the orb of the defendant to the Defiant Dragons per the Statement Transfer Agreement. And, we forgot the verdict. What about the murder of the doctor, though? Congrats. Nice. Good work. Should the Kingdom of Kuran claim ownership, the matter may not have been deliberated in court all over again. May have to be deliberated in claim ownership matter may have to be deliberated in court all over again. I just hope, or shall I say pray, that I'm not the judge presiding over that one. Oh, you won't be. I don't think you will be. Still happening for it. Ha 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 ha. Indeed, a trial like that might spark an international incident, and we don't want that in our hands. Still, there are bigger and more momentous things astir in the air, yeah. The revolution. Turkey is really serious about this, yeah. This court is adjourned. But they still have to find out about the murder of the doctor. I guess that's already suspect, so I guess that's fine for now. May 17th. District Court. Defendant. Lobby number 6. Number 3. Nice work, son. We've finally broken through the last obstacle on the road to revolution. It just doesn't seem real, excuse me. Yes, well, to think you actually defeated the Fighting Phoenix. All I can say is that my boy, that's my boy, ha 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 ha. Well, Mr. Wright did have his hands tied. Who knows what I'd have won if you'd been able to fight me head on. I think Phoenix would have won that one if he didn't have anything strings attached to him. I see it's more like you saved Mr. Wright. Yeah, me too. Saved him. Yeah, remember what he said? He didn't have to bend the truth anymore, and it was all thanks to you, Apollo. I don't know about that. Still, I guess it is kind of nice to be appreciated. True, true. Interesting, Mr. Dorkey? Now that the Holy Mother's face has been revealed, are you going to have the spirit medium try to channel her? I, for one, would love to see the return of the legendary founder. Yeah, just thinking about that. Being able to speak to someone right out of the history books. Yeah, what about Maya? Unfortunately, it's not that easy. What? Why? A face isn't enough. You also need the true name of the one you're attempting to channel. That's right. Alright, Pearl mentioned something like that earlier. And the founder's true name is only known to the priestess who has been crowned queen. In short, the only living person who knows it is the current queen of Garan. So without her help, we won't be seeing the founder anytime soon. Pretty much. Unless, of course, they delve further into the DLC, or the second half of the trial. That's no fun. Founder's Orb updated in the court record. So, okay, what will you do now? Head back to Kernan? First, I'll start tracing around to which the orb came into Dr. Buff's hands. Since we now know it was politician that asked the doctor to study it, isn't he the one who stole it, though? No, a politician nobody like him could anywhere near, let alone steal it. He must have had inside help. My money is on someone connected to the royal family. Alright, you said something to that back in the cave, too. Indeed, but whoever it may be, we need to expose our dirty scheme to the light of day. So I'm sure Mr. Brown has plenty of information, courtesy of his dirty client. He might be able to shed some light on this. And speaking of Phoenix Wright, Private Justice. Hey, that was fine work you did in the trial today. You're sergeant and proud. Hey, it's Sarge. And she's back to piloting her fighter plane. Back at you, Sarge. It took real courage to leave your room like that. Hey, she's back in her room. No, she's just piloting. It's all thanks to you and Corpsman Sykes. My Sergeant sees defense I can finally view. Oh, Sallyworth. Better get a note of this. In the... Yep. In the Miiverse. It might take a couple seconds / minutes. I want to get her picture in there. I think it'd be cute. Wait, is that... Oh man, I scared her face. Yeah, I want to get a better picture. I didn't see that one through. That's better. I'll be back, guys.